the first year was more, I don't say conflict so much, but I would say that just different worlds, different way of seeing things, and how do you live together. You know, for me, it was a challenge from the beginning that I moved into her house because she was living with her whole family. And for me, that was very, very difficult. Not because they're fantastic people, but I couldn't speak any Vietnamese when I came there. Normally you would have a relationship in the West and you will meet maybe her parents after 5 months, 6 months. But me, I moved in right away and we lived together, all of us in the house. So for me, Western culture, or especially Scandinavian culture, is very private. Like you live by yourself, you see, of course, I'm very close to my parents, but also I would have my private space. And in at least in our family here in Vietnam, that was different. Like there was not so much private space. We were all together in a big house, but still, like we were all together. So you were never alone. And that was really, really hard for me to deal with in the beginning. Even though they were super sweet and loving all the time, I always felt like, oh my God, like I'm so close to so many people now all the time. Like I need my own space, right? But we overcame that. You know, we worked through that, and now I'm super close to her parents. I mean, it's great. It's incredible that these kind of relationships, like they really change your way of looking at life and the way you are. So I'm really, really grateful for that too. I don't think I've sacrificed anything in my career. You know, I still love film. You know, I'm still working as a producer, and I'm looking forward to do some more acting as well. But it has to be the right role, and it has to be the right part, and something that you're really passionate about. I think when you have children, your priorities shift, right? Like I don't want to go away and be shooting for months at a time. I'm not that dedicated actor that just wants to go and do a movie and not be with my family, right? Like, I don't compare my love for them. You know, each love is different, right? Like you love them as, I see him as my own son. I'm his stepfather and I love him. Our relationship has grown a lot since when we first met. Of course, with Lisa and Leon, it's different because I've raised them since they were born. But in terms of love, love is love, right? If you say that maybe I would have stayed in the US or something, my life would have been different career-wise. Maybe I would have been more successful. But it doesn't really matter, right? Because as I said, at the end of the day, what matters is three things, right? You have your family, your friends, and love. That's it. But without the other three things, you have nothing. And now I have everything. So would I have changed anything? No, nothing. I'm exactly where I'm supposed to be.